Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video, we are going to talk about one of my main inspirations in my ironwork, Cyril Colnik. And I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I haven't had anybody correct me on it yet. You can correct me down below if you know the proper pronunciation. So we're going to be taking a look at this book today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so first things first. This book, if I can find it anywhere, I will put a link to it. If I can find a website where they actually sell this book, I will definitely link that up in the description. So be sure to check the description for anything that is mentioned in this video. So next things next, this was actually published by the Friends of Villa Terrace Decorative Arts Museum, and I'll try to put this information here in the description as well. And it is a copyrighted work, so all copyrights are reserved by the Friends of Villa Terrace Decorative Arts Museum, and they're all reserved there. So I'm not going to go into a big in-depth look at this. Again, just trying to, be friendly to the copyrights there. So with all that disclaimer out of the way, his work really, for me, really sticks out because he uses a lot of elements that I really, really enjoy. And some of this work he was doing at the age of 20, which is absolutely insane. Now, something like this, I can't even begin to wrap my head around, hopefully I can bring it up close enough that people can see this. This type of work that was done and, created, for the World's Fair in 1893 is just work I aspire to do. This is just next level smithing. I'm not sure how many people assisted on this, whether it was just Cyril himself. I'm assuming he had some assistance in putting this together, whether it be, some helpers or maybe some other journeymen working with him. But Cyril himself, pretty cool dude. Obviously, he passed away long before my time, but a lot of his work is known in Wisconsin, actually in the Milwaukee area, and a good amount of his work went into this Captain Frederick Pabst from the Pabst Brewery Company, which is pretty cool. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'm just going to skim here, so just bear with me. I just wanted to illustrate why his work is so inspirational to me and just give you a few of them. So obviously you can see this type of work here, and this whole book is an amazing book. I really recommend you get in touch either with the Villa Terrace people. If you can't find it online, I really recommend you take and get this. This is really a good book to just study and observe and try to reverse engineer really and figure out how he did a lot of this stuff. Again, there's a few things that I kind of already know how he probably went about it or how I would go about doing it. And then there's other stuff that's like, what? How in the world would you do that? But again, just a small sampling of his work. He doesn't, again, amazing work. He did amazing job on stuff. So I'm going to try to find some of his other inspirational pieces. Now, he also employed, at his peak, he did employ a ton of smiths as well under his employ. So he was really known for designing a lot of his design work. And then also he was a phenomenal blacksmith as well. So I want to try to find, I'm going to go back a ways. I think I can find there. So this grill right here, this really inspires me. So this is what they call his masterpiece, or the grill that you would have had to complete. You would have to design your own and illustrate that you knew how to do all the various things of a smith in order to actually get a mastership. So you could say that you had mastered all of the forging principles that are in blacksmithing for good work, so you could actually employ people or have people under your employ and not be just a journeyman or an apprentice. And this work is just really just insane. He doesn't get enough credit in this regard, in my opinion, as some of the more other well-known smiths here in this country that I think he's due, because this work is just next level. So I highly recommend you going and checking out this book. Again, it's just amazing the amount of detail he was able to achieve in such a you know, at such a young age and be able to put out stuff like this. So here's a picture of him just like so, standing by his work, you know, by that grill, just give you an idea of the scope. So again, that is the Cyril Colnik Man of Iron book by Alan J. Streckow. You definitely should go check this book out. I think it's an amazing thing. There's so much information here. I didn't cover hardly any of it in this you know, in this video here. I can definitely recommend it though for anybody who's interested in getting into this type of ornamental work to get inspired by. Okie doke, so there you go. That is one great smith over the course of history that really inspires my work and the way that I like to pursue my ironwork and going forward. And that book I have found a lot of inspiration in to just create my own designs and to come out of my comfort zone, you know, and get out of my rut of my creativity rut and just staying and playing it safe in the world of blacksmithing. So does this matter? You know, does this really matter that you got to be as great or as, you know, prestigious as someone like Cyril Colnik or someone like Tom Latney or, you know, any of the other smiths that you may look up to? No, it doesn't. It's something that I aspire to do because I'm always looking to put my best foot forward and I'm always trying to better myself. That's what I try to do. There's nothing wrong with staying with basic techniques and basic forging stuff for all of your life. If you just do this as a hobby, or even if you're doing it as a profession and you've got a business where, heck, you just make out oyster knives all the time or sporks or whatever it is that you get into forging, bottle openers, and that's all you do and you turn a real good business at it, congratulations, that's awesome. Nothing says you have to keep advancing yourself. I myself, though, am a very advancement-driven type person, and so I'm always aspiring to greatness with these guys. Whether I will ever hit that same amount of greatness or not is irrelevant to me. It's all about that journey and that chase. So I hope I've inspired some of you all out there. If I have, comment down below, let me know. Let me know who inspires you in the blacksmithing world in their work. Who knows, you might be able to find out about some people that no one's ever heard of, and we can look them up and things like that. So be sure to comment down below with that and what your thoughts were. Thank you to all the channel members that make the content possible here at Christ-Centered Ironworks. God bless each and every last one of you out there today, and I hope you go out to your forges and make something amazing. God bless, and we'll catch you on the next one.